Welcome to this online demonstration on how to order compliance packs. To log into the portal, go to www.etsos.co.uk and enter your login credentials at the top of the page. Then press Client Login. The first screen you can see is the dashboard. This will show all the properties you've set up, the most recent of which being at the top. You can search for specific properties by using the filters shown, either by date, address, or status. To set up a new order, press the New Order button in the top left of the screen. On the setup screen, it will firstly ask you for a reference number. If you use a property referencing number system within your agency, you can save that reference number here. If you don't, leave this blank and the system will allocate a reference for you. The next step is to locate the property. This is always the property you have been instructed on to sell. Complete the postcode information, click Look Up and select the address from the list. The property information is now pre-filled on the right-hand side. Check these details before proceeding. You are now on the order menu for this property, with tabs across the top of the screen listing the product options. The grid on the right-hand side of the screen shows all the products you have ordered for this property. To order a compliance pack, select the Compliance Pack tab at the top of the screen. First, complete the client information. Simply enter the email address and click Save Changes when it appears at the foot of the screen. On the left-hand side of the screen, under Available Products, double-click the Compliance Pack to add to the order grid. The Compliance Pack contents now appear in the product grid in blue writing. The pack is pending, which means that it hasn't yet been ordered. You can delete a pending order by clicking and dragging it into the bin next to the order button. Once you are happy, click the order button at the bottom of the screen. The compliance pack will now turn to green to show that it has been ordered. To the top right-hand side of the order grid, you will now see an indicator of how many AML checks are available within the pack. Your client will now receive an email requesting they complete the Property Information Questionnaire. Once the Property Information Questionnaire is completed, you will receive an email notification. To order an individual AML check, select the AML tab at the top of the screen. On the left-hand side of the screen, under Available Products, select the AML Individual Check, which is for people living in the UK. The first thing you can see is the red paragraph asking you to confirm that you have let the vendor know that you are going to be doing this check on them. You must advise your clients you will be undertaking an electronic check and tick this box to confirm. You must complete the client risk by choosing Normal or High from the drop-down list. You need to choose the risk in accordance with your company's anti-money laundering policies and procedures. You need to establish what level of due diligence you need to carry out on the client and what level of risk they pose. If you are unsure, please speak to your anti-money laundering officer. You will note the reference is pre-filled. When you complete the vendor's name, ensure to include all names, including any middle names, and double-check spelling. You then need to complete their date of birth and move down to confirm current address. This opens up a new screen. This automatically defaults to the postcode of the property you are selling. If the client lives at a different address, you need to change that postcode to where they live. Once you have entered the appropriate postcode, click Look Up and select the address from the list. At the bottom of the box, you complete the number of months the client has been at the address, and then click OK. If you have a driving licence number, national insurance number or passport, you can enter those details into the boxes below. For a passport check, it is the full machine-readable zone of the passport that you will need and not just the passport number itself. Once you have done that, press Add to Order in the top right of the screen. Confirm that you have informed the client you will be undertaking the electronic search. The AML individual now appears in the product grid in blue writing. The check is pending, which means that it hasn't yet been ordered. You can delete a pending order by clicking and dragging it into the bin next to the order button. Once you are happy, click the order button at the bottom of the screen. The AML check will now turn to green to show that it has been ordered. AML checks take around 30 to 60 seconds to be returned. If you click the refresh symbol at the bottom of the screen next to the bin, after a few moments a square icon will appear in the View column. This is the very last column on the order menu. Click on the icon to open the AML result. This result can either be printed and put in your property file or saved to your desktop. The result is stored indefinitely on the portal, complying with the requirement to retain records for 5 years. If you wish to undertake additional checks, select AML Individual again and complete the details following the same process. To review the title plan and register, select the icon in the View box on the right-hand side of the product grid to open the document. Again, this can either be printed and put in your property file or saved to your desktop. Once everything is ordered and returned, the compiled compliance pack will be sent to you via email as a PDF document, and a web link is also provided. To return to the dashboard, press the back button in the top left of the screen. You will see that the property you have just set up is now at the top of the list. Thank you for listening.